Welcome back to AllStars TV. Another interview for you as we build up to the 2025 edition at the Vindico Arena in Cardiff. The weekend, the 25th to the 27th of July, a Friday night launch party, and hockey on Saturday and Sunday. The weekend tickets for just £5, day tickets for £3. There's plenty to do when you get there. And we're joined by one of our captains of our 8 teams. And it's a first-time captain from Hafan. It's Scott Smith-Myers. Hi, Scott. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Craig. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure's ours. As we said off the top there, been an all-star before, but this is the first time with the captain's armbands on, as it were. How's the captaincy been this year for you?
Yeah, it's a bit more stressful than I thought it was going to be, but only because I want us to succeed. I had a little taste of it last time it was in Cardiff, so 2023, where I was an A for Pep, and Pep wasn't very well on the Sunday, so I stepped in and sort of met the committee a bit more than I thought I would. But this time round, yeah, it's been exciting. It's been hard work. We've had a lot of changes this year in the for the T Haven team, so. It's been exciting. I've enjoyed it. It's been stressful, but the guys have really made it easy, I suppose, or easier than I thought it would be anyway.
Yeah, and the all stars there. There's people who've done it a long time. So there's other captains can help you out. There's other committee can help you out. So there's always somebody that you can turn to for help and advice, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. I'm really good friends with Herbs. He's been a really good friend of mine for probably over 10 years now. I would have thought. I'm really close with Kelly. She's a family friend. I mean, she's part of the family at this point. And to be honest, as a first-time captain, I was really nervous initially, but everyone who's a captain, who's a committee member, has just reached out and has been really, really helpful and full of ideas, and yeah, just sort of taking the pressure off quite a bit, I'll be honest.
And getting the green machine back, having back in as a charity. Obviously had a year off last year when it was up in Sheffield, but coming back to Cardiff and absolutely no bringer, bringing having back, and it must be great working with that Cardiff charity as well. The connection with All Stars through it's been a charity for a number of years, but obviously Scarlet is the link, isn't it, to All Stars? So having that link back and having having back on board is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got Chris, who's Scarlett's dad. He's playing on our team this year. Important to bring him back. He's a top guy, but he really knows what it means to, one, support the charity, and two, to sort of wear the badge. And sort of talking of the badge, when I became captain, sort of, or when it was spoken about to me in sort of September time, I really wanted to make a bit of a change to how it had been previously. So yeah, look around the different teams in the All Stars, and the logos look really cool. They look like hockey logos, and we were sort of sat there with just like a Dallas All Stars type logo. So I'm not sure if you can see on there. We've got the new logo, the green robot, the Iron Giant, if you will. So that was one of the big changes we wanted to make. We wanted to have a logo that was more of a symbol. You could wear it, like we'd have the merch, we'd have the social media presence, and Chris is one of those guys who really knows what it means to put that to wear that logo on the chest. So yeah, they're a fantastic charity. They have supported me hugely through this whole thing. Helen, Rachel have been fantastic. Katie, Sam, they've really, really helped. James as well. Yeah, they've been great, really, really great. And I'm so glad that we're able to get back and support them this year.
Yeah, and the fundraising is huge, but the support in terms of we get them down to the event. They're in the charity village, so they're there, they're visible. People can talk to them. Obviously, T Haven's a local charity, but there's obviously people who come from the Cardiff area, can talk to them about the work they do and find out more and ways they can support each other. And that's the big part, is like the awareness and advocacy that the charities can do through All Stars is as much as important as the fundraising.
Oh, hugely, you're spot on. They'll be down. They're going to be down in their numbers, I'm sure. We've already sort of discussing that already. Um, we One of the things when I became captain, which I really wanted to do, was to try and get as many of the team to the hospice as well. Because the way this works, as you know, is that charity is such a big word of mouth type event. So I wanted to get some of the team to the hospice to see what the
Mm,
hospice does, and everyone who's walked away from there has come away and gone, that is such an amazing place. And it's such a hard thing to say that
mhm,
a children's hospice that is there for sort of end of life care is amazing. But it's one of the best places in the world. And if you ever were in a situation where you needed that sort of care, there is no better place in the world than to have it. It's amazing, and I'm so proud to not even play for the team, to support them anywhere I can, let alone be part of the team and be captain as well.
yeah. You mentioned your team off the top there. A lot of change. Obviously, with having the air out, so a lot of turnover in players. What's the team on the ice going to be looking like this weekend when we see you on the ice?
Yeah, we got some really good players this year. We've got Hutchie, who's played for us before, Michael Hutchins, very, very good player. We've got two international skaters who are playing on the team this year. So we've got Louise Adams, who I'm sure you know, Craig.
Yeah,
She's donning the green for us this year. She obviously plays for GB. You'll know her more than I will,
yeah.
and her ability. We've also got Locker Wong. He represented Hong Kong this year in internationally. So we've got some firepower up front. We've got some depth. We got some goalies playing outfield as well. So if you will, so we got Evan Coles and Joe Myers. They're both playing um, out on the ice rather than in goals this year. So
Hmm.
that'll be interesting. Um, and we got quite a few first timers as well. Spencer Timothy's never played hockey before. He's been training with me a little bit with the Buccaneers, but he's loving it. He's loving the excitement. He's grabbed it absolutely. We got a couple of returning guys as well. Matt Knight. He's played for us before. Like I said, Evan. We've got Damien in goals. Played for us before. And we've got a real nice mix this year of it was important for me not just to have quality guys, but to have guys who are good in the room, are good
Hmm.
together, bring a good atmosphere. And it's what All Stars is all about, right? Having a good time. And that's just as important as winning. We all want to win. Every team will come on here and
Yeah.
tell you they want to win, but um, if you can have a group of guys that really galvanizes over sort of the first couple of hours, and then you go on and you start winning, and it's just important for me that we have a good
Mhm.
time, as good a time off the ice as we do on the ice.
Yeah, no, looking forward to seeing the teams. I say the build-up's been great, but when we see them on the ice next Saturday, it's going to be brilliant. The fundraising itself, we said to a few of the captains have been talking. The numbers continue to astound and amaze. Teams are putting up record amounts. The charity overall, I think, is going to have a record amount even before we even get anywhere near Cardiff next weekend. Um, what's it been like for yourselves this year, and any kind of special things that you've have done this year to keep the money coming in?
Yeah, well, we really hit the ground running this year, which you'll know, and I know the other captains sort of know. When we set out, we met with T Haven, and they told me if you hit 21,000 this year, you're going to hit an overall goal of 100,000 for T Haven through All
Hmm.
Stars. Um, so immediately that was the goal. We got to hit it to 21,000. We got to hit that 100,000 goal. That's such a huge landmark for the charity, for All Stars as well. Um, so that was the goal. Uh, we've smashed that. As we speak now, we're over £26,000, which is, to me, if you told me that in September last year, I'd have laughed at you. But here we are. Um, yeah, it'll be a record year for the T Haven team. It'll be, as I said, over 100,000. We've got some guys who have just done some incredible things as well. a couple of us ran Newport Marathon, or Newport Half Marathon, I should say, in full hockey gear. So myself, David Elson, who's an off-ice supporter, Joe Taylor, and James Davis. We ran Newport Half together in full kit, and it happened to be the hottest day of the year so far. And we ran it, so it was tough work. We've had lots of cake sales. The guys went up Penavan on the weekend. Again, on a blisteringly hot day.
Yeah,
But there's one guy I would, if I didn't mention this guy, it would, well, he'd kill me because he loves the
yeah,
limelight. But Rick Strang is every year he's a Haven legend. He's an All-Stars legend. But he walked from I want to he went walk from the west coast to the east coast of England via Hadrian's Wall in full hockey kit. He's him alone is he's raised over £2,000. I think he's mad. He'll say he's mad, but to
yeah.
me, he's a legend. He's the first name on the team sheet. He's a great guy. The guys have stepped up. They've sold sponsorship. They've sold clothes out of their old, the closet. We've had all sorts going on this year, but every member of the team has really stepped up and has really pulled in and helped us not only smash our target footy haven, but
Mhm.
smash the overall amount. And it'll be a record year for us, like you mentioned.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. And I see when you see when we get to Cardiff next weekend, and you see the kids from T Haven come in. They'll be in the stands with the staff from there as well. I know there is a big contingent booked in to come down and support. And I remember from a couple of years ago when Rick went round and um, kind of entertained them. So looking forward to that as well. And like you say, it's a strange thing to say this. The work T Haven do, and you know what kind of place it is, but it's such a positive place and a positive experience, isn't it? It's a strange mix of, because you know what they're there for, but they kind of make it as positive as possible for the involved.
Oh, absolutely. And everybody there has a smile on their face. It's a tough place, and it's something that really hits home every time you visit there. Um, but it's T Haven has the best people there,
Hmm.
and has the best facilities. Even things like you walk outside in the gardens, and the gardens are all pristine. They're beautiful. They have this bird song there, which they've recorded. Um, the when a child sadly passes away in T Haven's care, they turn the name into Morse code, and then the parents can choose what what bird sings that Morse code. So they
Right.
do that and they play it through speakers throughout the garden. And what they found is that local birds have now picked up that song. So the names of those children are being sang by the birds in the local area.
Yeah.
Even things like that. I'm getting goosebumps now thinking about it
Yeah.
and
No,
talking
that's
about it.
fantastic.
It is just the best place. And if anybody ever gets the chance to go there who's watching this, um, yes, it's a sad place. Yes, it's a hard place to visit, but you leave there thinking there is no better place on this earth for children who need care to go.
Hmm.
I I could sit here and talk to you for hours about it, Craig. I
Yeah.
really could. I think it's an amazing place.
Yeah, no, I quite agree. I say that the short time I've been involved with All Stars, when T haven't been involved, you see what it means to everybody to be involved. So it's well worthwhile. Just as a final one, Scott, as I say, it's just over a week before we all convene on Cardiff. If people are looking for a summer hockey fix, I know fixtures are coming out for new season, and people are looking ahead to September and what have you. But if people want a hockey fix at the end of July, what would you say to them to come along to Vindigo next weekend?
There's one team to support. That's the Green Machine. That's the T Haven Green Machine. I want as many people in the crowd. If you haven't got a jersey, get something green on. Let's get as many people in the Vindico supporting all the teams, but there's only one team they should support, and that's the T Haven team.
Couldn't disagree. That's brilliant. Thanks for your time. We'll put this out. We'll put your just given links and your social links and stuff in when the video goes live. Appreciate your time. We'll look forward to seeing you and all the green machine in Cardiff this weekend.
Thanks, Craig. Appreciate that.